I guess I need to get one of them steady cam things. I've got a couple of complaints that I move the camera too much, but too bad. I can't do much about it. Because, see, I've got to walk out here and tell you what I'm doing. So I've got these brown and black downspouts. I got this 2-inch PVC. I'm going to show you. I've got the reducers to go from here to there, at the bottom, and then we're going to do this. We're going to do PVC because of that guy Sean. And so I'm going to come down right here. I'm going to take these chains off. I'm going to run it out here. I'm going to do something about it here and take the Bonneville thing off. Let's just walk around and we'll do a little bit of a look at. So this is where we're going to go. That one's going to be easy, comparatively speaking. That's the back corner. I guess you call it back left. It's back right. In my efforts not to, didn't know I was going to be doing this one. You know, how do you know? So I'm put some leveling compound in here. I'm going to get it. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go that way because there's some drop right there instead of going this way. And but see, I got to come down and do this, and then I'm going to have to come out because of the way I built this door. I built this door not really realizing that I was going to have these problems. So I'm going to just fill up the corners here with great stuff. Adhesive stuff. I have just admiration for that unknown. I was going to fill this up and paint it. I've got a bunch of this stain left, and I'm going to do the same thing here. So I already got a pipe here, so I can't put a pipe there, but this is going to be black back here because it goes with gray, and it's going to kind of tie in with this. Ain't that cool? And the copper. It's a mess, ain't it? I love a good mess. Like I love a rainy night. If you love a rainy night, you want to know that the rainy night is going out there and not in there. So this one, I'm going to stand back here. I'm going to do this real quick because I don't like being in the sun at all. I know I got to do it to get vitamin K or whatever it is, but so I'm going to do this one in the morning. Uh-oh. I'm missing the thing there. Shoot. I should have walked around and looked. Well, that's okay. I got time. I got some stuff to take back anyway. All right. Well, that's the way it goes. But this one's going to be down and over. I'll be dogged. I wonder how that got missing. I guess I pulled it through. The little thing that comes out of the downspout. There go the froggies. That thing right there is missing. I didn't know that. This is the worst one. This is going to be the most tricky one because I got to come down and over and back. Yeah, I'm still working on the pond. And then I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to have a little drop. And then I got to go this way because of this crawl space door. And my wall collapsed because of the failure of the things, construction adhesive. So I'm going to do 45s here and sort of let it fall. And then I'm going to have to bring it out here. And yeah, this filled up with water the other day, so that wasn't good. So I'm going to have to bring it out here somewhere and get rid of it. But I got to get it away from the house. I might just bring it out to here and just let it come out this way. I don't know. So we're going to start here, though. Let me get back over here in the shade. So that's an explanation of what we've got. So leaving those two pieces of wood there is one of the greatest things I ever did. You'll realize it's one of the wisest things you've ever did. Priscilla Hoffer. And because that's just a great little workbench, especially if you're grilling out, because you got the little place to put stuff. It works out pretty good. So I've got to figure out how I'm going to get a ladder up there. So, all right, well, let's make a note that I'm missing one of them. I don't even remember, because when I first moved here and when they did the metal roof, they did that. Well, I got enough to do to keep me busy. I think I can carry one of those in my little car. I don't need to take that to go get anything like that small. I got some stuff to take back anyway. And I probably will have some of this to take back because I got so much of it. But as long as I can get it away, because it's puddling up. And so, especially back here, the other three corners, mein Hut er hat that I ecken it it's got to change. So, all right. Well, let's see what it looks like. Let's see if I can get a ladder over here. I got a couple of ladders hanging out over on this side. So this looks a lot better. It doesn't look like it looks a lot better. It looks a lot better. It really is a lot better. So I think I'll be better taking the big yellow ladder over here. This thing here is okay, but the big yellow ladder will actually, noise alert. Let's put it over there. So when I cut grass, which I got to do, it'll be out of the way. All right. So I've asked my neighbor who works at a local place here that has equipment if I can get all this sort of leveled off. But I really think maybe I could come off and put a little 45 and go over here. But I got to go kind of far, which is going to kind of make it hard to cut the grass. But I don't really care. I mean, I got to do something, so I'll probably come off. Yeah, I got to come off with 45s there, and come down and around and just get it out. Got to get it out of here. It's got to go. And I just got a new 6-foot level, Klein 6-foot level, so that'll help me with this job too. All right, let's go in together pretty good. Got to get the other black pipe up there. All right, so let's move ladders around. You see, I told you. It's a great little workstation. So I got my ladder set up, and we're going to go up there and see what we can do. And I'm going to have all this extra chain. That'll be fun. So anyway, yeah, this is just a great little workstation. Got to make a note to clean all this up too. I got a place for those blocks. I got to have a bunch of filler for that pond project thing with the waterfall. Okay, let's put these together. So, look what I found. Look at that. It's a chrysalis for a butterfly. How cool is that? Well, that's really beautiful. I don't see stuff like that every day. Alright, this is a real pain. I dropped the chain down. How does that work? I don't even understand that. I thought it would just go over that, but it don't seem to. And it seems like I'm going to have to make a little extension pipe to make that go. Alright, well, back to the stove. I've never done downspout work before. I mean, I've rebuilt Jaguar E-types and all kinds of stuff like that, but I've never done anything like this, so, well, I guess I'll work on the pond. So, alright, well, this is part one, I suppose. I was all ready to go. I had screws in my pocket and all set. I was all set. Had this going here, and I guess I can sort of figure out this, because this is going to be, well, I stand corrected. Look at that. That makes you feel pretty. I'll be dogged. That's why all the caterpillars were all over the. There's one right there. We're all over the place. That's okay with me. Look, they're all across there. All right. Well, they get morning sun. So let's just see how far this goes. I don't really care how far this goes, because I'm going to make it up with PVC. So it goes to there. Okay. That'll be fine. Let's lay this on the ground so I won't hear it fall off overnight. And it'll scare me. Well, now you know. You got to get one of them and whatever goes from them to that. Maybe I'll look at how to put gutters up, or I call them eavestroughs, but and downspouts. Maybe I need to watch a video on that. So a video on a video about a video. Alright, I've sorted a way on how to not go get more stuff. It's not exactly the correct way, but it is a way. And the other thing I got here is, do this one first while the sun's up there. And I got in shade. I got to get past that blind, so I can't just go right directly down. I'm gonna have to make a little extension and then come down. So I got my 2 elbows, and I'm gonna have to come down probably about 18 inches or so. Just too complicated. Okay, I did 14 inches, so I'm gonna make it so it sticks up in there, and I'm gonna put a mark there, so I kind of know where too high is. So I'm gonna have to come out and come around this way. So yep, catching bees, and carpenter bees. I gotta cut my strapping stuff. I've just decided just to make my own holders instead of buying them, because they're so for 3 cents worth of steel, $3.95 seemed kind of high. Okay, I got it to fit up in there. I got my first elbow going. I got my magnetic D-walk going for me. I got this thing clutched way back because it's going to strip like crazy. Okay, so there's step number 1. Let's go up and fit that and see how much of an extension I got to make to get back to my board there, my post. So here's what I've made. This is not really hard, but it's not really easy. It's not really fun. So we're gonna just stick this in, and we'll see how it goes. Try not to drop cambot here. All right, let's see. So we're gonna put this in up here. It's been in there a couple of times, so it ought to go pretty easy. It's in there tight too. See how easy that's going? Okay, got her. Okay, so I got a mark on that, so don't go too far. So right about there. So that's what she looks like. So I've got to put a strap like right here. Let me mark that. Just put a strap right here. Okay. It's gonna be dandy. All right. Now I got a measuring mark too. I can see how much of my hands are completely full here, so makes that a little tricky. Okay, so we got that going. So now I can see how far I want to come down. I really didn't think about coming out. I don't think I'm going to worry about that. Let's get my tape measure. And I'm just, like I say, I'm just going to cut a strap out of this leftover flashing. I got her all buttered up here and up there, and I'm going to need to take the drill up there. So it's all on the inside there, and I'm using this Lex whatever it is, Lex Luthor stuff, not a sponsor. And I've got my strap in up there, so we're ready to roll. Got enough screws in my pocket. Let's go do her. Alright, so there you go. It's about time to stop, because I'm going to be in the sun here in a minute. Well, maybe right now. So there you go. I'll paint those things in a minute. So it's all caulked up at the top. I think I'll get 99% of the water. It's got a little funky bow to it, but that's okay. Everything else around here's got a funky bow to it. And that looks like, you know, I could probably cut some of that off right there and make that lean a little better, but I don't think it matters. Probably want it out a little bit anyway. So I got my pipe and my 45s to get me out of here. So I'm going to come down and 45 out, and then make a sticking and 45 down. And I'm going to try to hug as close to this as I can. And so I got to move some things out of the way. But we may not be doing that right now. So there's really nowhere on the house I can work at this time of day. Maybe over there, but that's the one that's missing that piece. So that's going to take me a while to make up that piece. That spout piece that's missing. Maybe I'll just go to next time I go to the store, I'll get one of them. I think that's probably the wisest choice instead of trying to make one. I would rather make one, but this is the hardest one, so I'm more than okay with that. Alright, we're going to work on this one now. I did a bunch of caulking and working over here. My little black pipe trick, I sprayed that silly bug again, I think the 5th time. So got some trim to do, but let's see about getting the rainwater out of here first. This is going to be kind of the fancy one too, because I need to stuff something in there. I don't know. It's always something. Let's move this ladder over and get up here and get this figured out. Okay. Okay, well here were the early days of the rain chain. Okay. Okay. Now let's go get that spread out a little bit and get that in there. And we're going to be going against here. Oh, I don't want to do that. That's just the devil. Well, I'll just have to go get some of them fancy screws, I guess. Yeah, we're going to come right down there. Okay. Okay, I got that one on. I got it all in, all lick sand in. So all I got to do now is attach it to the house. And I'm going to do that, I think, with a stapler just as high up as I can reach. I'm not going to go back up there for that. Okay, so there you go. All right, let me get it stabilized. But it's hanging up there and screwed in. All right, cool. Okay, so I got that up there. And I think we're going to stop on this one. These are going to be the two hardest because of down here. I'll show you what I'm going to do down here. And then we'll close this one out because it's about sundown. Let's see, what time is it? It is time for me to be done with this. 6:25. Okay, we got her done back here. Now I'm going to not glue this piece in because I'm going to do some grading right here. But I've got this, I'm just going to set it in here. Even now it's better than it was. So I'm just going to set it there just kind of to get our picture, but no gluey wooey. And so then I got my fancy cut down here. My Shelly bean fries or julienne fries or whatever they call it. So that'll be fine. Like I say, there's going to be some painting being done around here. I got a ton of that stain left, and that's going to be just dandy. Okay, and wish I could roll it up or something. So let's go around and look at the what I started on earlier. I got to get my mirror and go look up in the other. You can go with me, might as well. So I don't know how on the cat hair that adapter got lost. I got this mirror just in case, but I don't think I'm going to need it. Let's just go up here and see. Okay, yeah, that feels pretty good. Embrace down there. This will be a miracle if it's there. Yeah, I don't want to go too high up. I guess I can go ahead and take this down. Let's just get the mirror. Where'd the mirror go? There it is. So I'm just going to get this mirror and look around up in there. Oh, something landed on me. No. Let's just look down that way. No such luck. No, it ain't there. Alright, well, I don't know. I have to think about what I'm going to do there. I don't have an idea. I have a 25 miles round trip for $3.98. That's sort of crazy. Okay, let's finish up this far side, and that'll be our final shot. So, hold on, ain't that pretty? Looks like an old farmhouse. Yeah, I can just tell you by looking right now, that's going to be dandy. So, you know, I got a metal roof on this thing. I wish I'd have thought to not let them cut that vent there, but That's a lot of water just to be falling around the foundation. So I'm kind of digging that. What a great idea. It's not my idea. What a great idea. Like I said, Sean on Gate City something. Yeah, that's right, Gate City. Look him up on Gate City Solutions or something. And he's good. He's real good at this. He does the big time stuff. So, okay, well, let's go finish the front. I don't think that's going to take much. Okay, so we got this, and we got 2 to go. I have another piece of pipe. I don't think I'm going to need it. I think I can just cut that one in half and be fine. Nope, that's it. I might have just guessed it just about well. I got this piece of pipe, but that ain't going to be too good. Okay, I got enough fittings. I got enough fittings to just make something work. Obviously, connectors and fittings. So we're going to do this one. It's almost the time of day to do that one. Okay, let's take a look at the one we started with today. My fancy end. Oh, I might cut a little bit more of that off later. So here's what we look like. Alright, there's that one. And that is just fine with me. I mean, look at everything else. It fits perfectly. Got pretty good drop there. I'm going to have to get the rake and shovel out and sort of make a little trench or something there. But that'll end up going that way. So, I got this pipe right here. I thought I had another pipe. I got 2 pipes. So, good. Okay. And I got plenty of other stuff to, the metal parts. Alright, just leave that ladder there. It ain't going to go anywhere tonight. Do you think I can do that? Next thing I think of is my bay window and the wind coming up and going right through my bay window. And then that won't be good. Alright, I'll let her down. Alright, well that's it. So give us a Johnson Grass thumbs up. And we will go inside now. And thanks for spending time with me. Quite the project. I enjoyed it. I'm enjoying this immensely. And I'll figure out something up there more. I think I got an idea on what to do. There they go. Hummingbird saw me. They didn't like that. I think they called me something in hummingbird that didn't sound much like sport. Okay, bye guys.